This year, I am focused on saving and investing, but I still want to do things like travel. NerdWallet lets you compare top travel credit cards side by side to maximize your spending, some even offering 10 times points on your spending, which means you could end up with a free flight or maybe a better hotel room.
So what could future you do with smarter financial decisions? Compare and find smarter credit cards, savings accounts, and more today at NerdWallet.com. NerdWallet. Finance smarter. Reminder, credit is subject to lender approval and terms apply. Eating processed food for every meal isn't healthy for people or for dogs. We all know that. And kibble is subject to multiple rounds of high heat processing, making it an ultra-processed food. The farmer's dog is real, fresh, healthy food with whole meat and veggies gently cooked in human-grade kitchens to preserve their nutritional value. My dog Barnaby loves the farmer's dogs. When he sees me pulling one of those packets out, he comes running. It's personalized, vet-developed, and it has recipes for as little as $2 a day. Meals arrive in pre-portioned, ready-to-serve packs, and they're conveniently delivered on whatever schedule works for me.
Get 50% off your first box of fresh, healthy food at thefarmersdog.com/happier. That's 50% off your first box at thefarmersdog.com/happier.
I'm Gretchen Rubin, and this is A Little Happier. We have all been warned to beware of unintended consequences. It's so easy to do something or not do something without thinking through the consequences of our actions. But if we're not careful, we may bring about a result we do not want. In fact, if we're not careful, sometimes our effort to prevent an outcome will actually promote it. Here are a few memorable examples. Pickpockets sometimes lurk around "Beware of pickpockets" signs, because when passersby see those signs, they pat their pockets or check their purses to make sure that their possessions are still safe. In this way, they show pickpockets exactly where to find any valuables. Also, it turns out that the classic cornfield scarecrow attracts birds, because the birds learn that a scarecrow is a sign of ample food. Also, after an archeologist announced that he'd pay handsomely for each ancient, well-preserved artifact, enterprising people broke artifacts into smaller pieces to make more money. These stories are good reminders that we shouldn't assume that we can always predict the consequences of our action, and we should pay attention to what actually does happen. I'm Gretchen Rubin, and I hope this makes your week a little happier. Homes.com knows that when it comes to home shopping, it's never just about the house or condo. It's about the home. And what makes a home is more than just the house or property. It's the location and neighborhood. If you have kids, it's also schools, nearby parks, and transportation options. That's why Homes.com goes above and beyond to bring home shoppers the in-depth information they need to find the right home. And when I say in-depth, I'm talking deep.
Each listing features comprehensive information about the neighborhood, complete with a video guide. They also have details about local schools with test scores, state rankings, and student-to-teacher ratio. They even have an agent directory with the sales history of each agent. So when it comes to finding a home, not just a house, this is everything you need to know all in one place. Homes.com. We've done your homework.